Hello everyone, my name is Zoe, and welcome to another episode of Late Night Trucking. Yes, we're back. I hope that you all having a good day / good night whenever you plan on watching this. And without further ado, let us begin. I've been having a lot of fun with this series. The past few videos have been good fun for me to record, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed them. And I realized over the course of editing my last 2 episodes of this, I didn't really explain the game at all. All I really did the past 2 videos was just complain about my anxiety, and it was kind of depressing. I don't know why I was like that, but anyway, this game has been out since 2012, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this game or seen gameplay of it. But just in case for somehow this is your first time seeing this game through me, I haven't really done the game justice. All I've done is just drive around, and I haven't explained any of the mechanics or anything. And I figured I'm going to start off the first few minutes of this video by going through the game and explaining what it is. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is obviously, a trucking game. You really just kind of drive around in big European trucks, and that's really about it. But there's also more things you could do, like own your own trucking business. The whole premise of this game is that you're an up-and-coming truck driver looking to build up his trucking empire. And you start off with the game with no money at all, with no trucks at all. All you have is a crappy, empty garage, and you have to work your way up by taking loans from the bank that you can see here. You can take out as much as 400,000 euros, and then you can go buy your own truck, like I have right here, my DAF XF Space Arrow. I love me a good DAF. If there's one thing you guys need to know about me, I love me a good DAF. This is my first truck, and I've kept it ever since. I've just been constantly upgrading it as time goes on, but I think I will want to try out a different truck in the future. Probably another DAF, but maybe I'll do that one on camera too. I don't have enough money right now to really do that right now, but maybe in the next episode, you never know. And as you can see here, we buy garages. At the moment, I only have 4, because I only have around 55 hours into the game or so. I believe, yeah, this was my first garage, and this is my headquarters. It's in Praha? It's in the Czech Republic. I don't know how to speak Czech, Czech, whatever language they speak. I don't know. This is my first ever driver that I hired, Joshua T. I gave him a crappy little Renault Premium, but don't worry, I've been upgrading it as the game has went on, so that he can continue to bring in more money and live comfortably. And that's really about it. You really just hire drivers, buy trucks for all your drivers. These are all the trucks that I personally own. A lot of DAFs. A lot of DAFs. This is the only one that I drive personally, but I give all my drivers DAFs these days. And this is a guy I hired a few hours ago. Pretty good. Anyway, I feel like I've rambled on enough. Let's get into it here. I don't remember where I am exactly. Where am I? Hello? I don't know. Let's just find out. Where are we? We are in Linz somewhere. I don't know where we are, but we're somewhere. So let's get us a job. Let's see what we can do. See what we can see. Oh, we're in Austria. Okay, I like Austria. It's a cool place. Perhaps we can take this job. 22 tons of magnesium, or perhaps 13 tons of, what was this? White phosphorus? Maybe. Let's take the magnesium. 22 tons. I think this will be the heaviest load that we've taken so far in the series, even though I've only taken one other load other than this. But anyway, I'm still using my setup, the wheels, the pedals, and the H shifter. I haven't gotten any better from the last video, so that's something we have to be worried about, because I'm probably gonna stall out a lot like I did last time. But hey, you never know. Alright, well, let's drive out to the job location and see what we can do, see what we can see. Looks like there was literally no traffic on the road, which is all fine and dandy. fine and dandy indeed. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, I do hope that you are all having a more than a mediocre day. And if not, you know, I hope that I can provide you with some form of entertainment before this video ends. Nonetheless, the moral of the story, I hope you're doing well. That's all that really matters. As long as you're doing okay, I feel like things are a whole lot of alright in the world of me. Because not only do I do YouTube for personal enjoyment, and really is more of a distraction to help distract myself from, you know, the despairs that are in my life. I also do it because, you know, maybe I can cheer somebody else up, you know? You never know. It sounds really cliche and stupid whenever I say it out loud, but, you know, and I say it a lot, but I really mean it, you know? I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber around, I'm certainly not the best YouTuber. I mean, heck, I stutter over every word I feel, and, my video quality sucks. And the upload schedule is non-existent, but hopefully, with the help of Euro Truck Simulator and late night trucking in general, then maybe things will turn around and I can go back to having a normal-ish upload schedule. Maybe a few episodes a week, maybe one a week, hopefully 2 a week like I did with episodes 1 and 2. And I was also thinking, since this is called late night trucking, I usually upload all of my videos around 2 p.m.-ish Eastern Time. But since this is called late night trucking, I was thinking about like releasing it like late at night, like maybe like sometime around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Time. The only reason why it's called late night trucking at the moment is because, like I said, whenever episode it was, either episode 1 or episode 2, I record everything at night. So really everything I record is a late night variety. I should have probably pulled out in front of this truck, but I got nervous. Oh god. I've been sitting here rambling and not paying any attention to the traffic, so now I just gotta wait. And I don't really feel like taking a traffic fine at the moment, so it'll be alright. Alright, let's start going off now. Beep beep, hello? Okay, they're all in the far lane. Alright, probably gonna run into something because I wasn't paying any attention. I think we're good. I think we're good. I over-revved the heck out of that gear, but hey, it's alright. I don't know what that, like, buzzing saw noise that was in the background for that entire thing. I think it was just the background noise to that place that we pulled out of, that we picked up this trailer from. Alright. So I actually wasn't paying any attention as to where we're taking this. I just know we're going somewhere. We might be going to Hungary. I don't know. I guess I could just check. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think we are going to Hungary, actually. I think so. I think this is Hungary, because Budapest is in Hungary. Anyway. Oh, don't run into the bus. Oh, thank Jesus. Oh, don't run into the bus. Oh, thank Jesus. Okay. I've always been interested in Hungary. I have, like, distant ancestors from Hungary, I believe. I don't know where my father's side of the family is from, but I know that my mother's side of the family, they are from Hungary. Like, I think, either my great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather, one of my grandfathers, distant grandfathers, they were from Hungary, and they migrated to the United States. I don't know much about the family other than the last name, or like the family name, which is Forkesty. It's a weird name. I don't really know how to spell it. All Hungarian words. I don't know anything about Hungarians or the Hungarian language other than it is very difficult for an English speaker to pronounce them. And just because of like my family history, at least on my mother's side being Hungarian, I've always had like this odd curiosity about the country. I don't know anything about Hungary, other than, it was, part of the Soviet Union. Well, not necessarily part of the Soviet Union, but it was like a puppet state, and it was a socialist state. And also that, the whole Austro-Hungarian Empire that collapsed after World War One, and because there's common facts like that. Like, I don't know anything about Hungary in today's world, other than the Hungarian language is very difficult to learn for an English speaker. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll learn more about it. I skipped a gear there. It's just interesting, because I don't know. Like, do any of you have any odd attractions to a place or a thing, despite never really being near it or knowing much about it? I didn't realize I had to get over here. Like me with Hungary, because like I said, I don't know anything about Hungary. The only reason why I'm curious about it is because I have distant ancestors from there. I'm curious if anyone else is like that. Like, maybe you have, Irish ancestors, and maybe you're curious about Ireland. Or, I know there are a lot of, people in America that have, German ancestors, because there were a lot of German, immigrants during, the early 1900s. So a lot of us are probably German and don't even realize it. The world is just a huge place, and there's so many different, civilizations and cultures and just people in general. Europe has so many different countries, and each country is unique in some way, and all of the people are unique in some way. And not just in Europe, just every country in the entire world. And even then, I take a big country like the United States, you can narrow that down to every state is different and unique in some way. The human race is just a very interesting and complex thing, and I'm glad and quite frankly impressed that we've survived for, 200,000 years. It's crazy to think that we all started out, all of our ancestors can be traced back to just a bunch of random tribes in Africa. Didn't even discover fire yet. Don't even know how to bash two stones together to form a sharper stone. Then eventually we found out how to do that. And then nowadays there's spaceships everywhere. There's a freaking International Space Station. There's people in space all the time. There's all this crazy technology, and human race is billions and billions of people all over the world. And it's also rather sad to think that one day we're probably all going to just end up killing each other through war. It's sad to think, but it's probably going to happen. I guess I'll have to hope that humans will be smart enough by then to realize war is nothing but a detriment to, the human race. Because we've accomplished so much. We are, no other animal on the planet has ever had such a big impact on Earth as a whole than humans. Dinosaurs were around longer than humans, but they were really just giant lizards that didn't really do anything. They just all kind of died whenever a meteor hit Mexico. But humans actually, we've permanently changed the planet. Through all of the, climate change, And, just things like, buildings. Like the pyramids of Giza, they've been around since, they've been around for thousands of years. And they're still standing. They've withstanded countless storms and wars, but they're still there. It's a true symbol of the strength of the human race. Like, who knows what will be here in, 2,000 years from now. I wonder if we will all still be in individual nations, or if one day we will all unite as the human race. Because surely that'll happen eventually. But either we're all going to unite as simply the world and not the United States of America, and all other countries, and just be selfish and only look out for ourselves and our own nation, and not really care about the well-being of other people of the world. Because while we may all be separate countries and separate people and nations, we're all the same species, It's not like America is full of, dog people, and then, Europe is full of, cat people, then Asia is full of, I don't know, just some other animal analogy. We're all the same. We're all Homo sapiens. That's something that we all have in common. We may look different. Some of us may have light skin. Some of us may have dark skin. Some of us may be short, may be tall, may be fat, may be skinny. But we all have the same brain, same heart, same kidneys. And we all have the potential to have the same feelings. And we all have potential in general. We're all humans. It's just a shame to see, people still to this day just, discriminate against one another just because some people may look different. It's what makes humans so special, Some people may not like how you are, but you're you. You're your own person. And treat others the way you want to be treated. That's how I've always been raised, and I don't like discrimination. I just want all of us to be equal, because we are all equal. It's not like someone is just born a bad person, or if someone is just objectively a bad person just because something that society has labeled them as. Especially in America, even to this day in 2018, it saddens me, but it's as if no progress has been made. I can't speak on behalf of the rest of the world, because I've only known about America, and that's really about it. But especially regarding America, everyone, I'm not gonna say everyone, obviously, but the country in general is still, people are racist, and they're not shy about it. It's not necessarily a taboo thing to some people. I was brought up, and I still live in, a rural, little, crappy town in South Carolina. And to this day, when I was in high school, and even before high school, just in school in general, people were racist. And and it's a shame because I guess I wish things were different. You know, it's 2018. You know, all these, and like it just sucks because I wish people would just be nice because it's so unnecessary, and not only with race. You know, race is obviously, you know, the most common thing that people discriminate against others for. But, you know, there's also, you know, the whole LGBT discrimination thing that's been going on for the entire history of the planet. And that'll probably not, I mean, this whole discrimination thing, you know, despite, you know, how terrible it is, and how no matter how many people disagree with it, it's probably not gonna go anywhere anytime soon, which is a real shame. A real shame. But who knows? Hopefully something in our lifetime will change, and finally we will all unite as humans, and we will stop hating simply because someone is different. But I don't know what that thing could be. You know, maybe it'll take like an alien invasion or something to finally unite all of humanity. But even then, say there is an alien invasion, but say they're friendly, humans would still probably treat them like crap anyway, and try to like enslave them or something. Just because that's just the way humans are. They look to find faults in anybody and anything, and instead of looking at the beauty in things. That's the way it's always been. Humans are very pessimistic creatures. No matter how good somebody may be, no matter how great something might be, they'll still find a way to turn it into a negative. So there's a lot of traffic on the road today. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Hello, is everybody coming? I think we're good. I know I'm over-revving like crap. Alright. I think we're good now. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a weird thing to be talking about in a freaking trucking video of all things, but my mind just wanders around everywhere whenever I'm playing this game, and I think about things like this. Because I feel like the world could be so much better than what it is currently. Humans have done a lot of good in the world, but they've done arguably more bad than good. But you know, maybe that's me being the pessimistic creature that I was just speaking of. You know, the world can be good. There are good things. It's not like humans are all bad. They just so happen to, you know, they do a lot of bad too. And I'm wondering if the bad truly outweighs the good or not. Or am I being too hard on us? Because it's not like every human is bad. I got a speeding ticket, and that actually made me jump in real life, because I am a scared little boy. Oh no. Things are just weird in the world right now. I feel like we're in this weird middle ground where progress is attempting to be made, and things like discrimination and bullying and whatnot, it's people like things are attempting to be better, but they're not better yet. You know, maybe the next generation things will be different, or the generation after that. But as we live right now, there's still a lot of hate in the world, and I hope that before we all leave this earth, that we make the world at least a little bit better than what it was whenever we entered it. That's my view on life anyway. I may not do much of really anything for society, but one day I do. One day I want to help things be better. I just want everybody to be happy, and I just want equality. For as long as there is hate in the world, the human race can only go so far, until we just end up going backwards again. One day things will be different though, surely. It may not be in our lifetime, but one day things will be different. I truly believe so. Oh, you're really gonna stop for me, huh? Well, thanks, buddy. Alright, this is a mess. Okay. Oh, but I ran into him anyway. Crap, that guy was so nice to me. Gosh, I'm sorry. Anytime I get to like a turn like that, like it takes all however many brain cells are in the brain. It takes that many brain cells to warrant a turn. Because I'm the same way whenever I drove in real life. Like, I'm pulling out in traffic. I guess I want to wait until there's just nobody at all on the road, but, you know, that never happens. So I just have to just go. And then my brain just kind of turns off, and then I run into somebody anyway, like I just did there. I'm silly. Well, I think we had a good enough talk this episode. Let me know your thoughts on everything. But I believe it is time now to end this video. I hope that you all have enjoyed, and I hope that you check back for the next episode, whenever that will be. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.